Today we're going to look at some application problems with systems of equations. Okay, so let's start by reading the word problem. It says the senior classes at High School A and High School B plan separate trips to the local amusement park. The senior class at High School A rented and filled 10 vans and 5 buses with 420 students. High School B rented and filled 13 vans and 5 buses with 471 students. Every van had the same number of students in it as did the buses. How many students can a van carry? How many students can a bus carry? So the question here, the ultimate question is, how many students can the van carry? And how many students can the bus carry? So we're going to define these as our variables. This is going to be our x, how many students the van can carry. This is going to be our y, how many students a bus can carry. So now let's go back and look at all our information. We have that High School A rented 10 vans and 5 buses with 420 students. So 10 vans, 5 buses, 420 students. So if we had 10 vans, so 10 times x, because x is how many students are on the van, plus 5 times y, because y is how many students are on the bus. We know if we add the number of students on the van plus the number of students on the bus, on all the buses rather, we're going to have 420 students. Now if we look at High School B, they filled 13 vans and 5 buses with 471 students. So 13 vans times x, which is how many students are on a van, plus 5 times y, which is how many students are on a bus. That altogether is going to equal 471 students. Well, now we just have a system of equations, which is what we've been working on. So we want to be able to add straight down and have something cancel. So let's take this top equation here and let's multiply it by -1. So -1 times 10 is -10x. -1 times 5 is -5y. -1 times 420 is -420. We'll bring this bottom one straight over. We didn't change anything about it. Okay, and now we can add straight down. So -10x plus 13x is 3x. -5 plus 5y, that cancels. -420 plus 471 will give us 51. We'll solve. So divide by 3. 51 divided by 3 is 17. Now we have to solve for our other one. So let's pick an equation. I'm just going to pick this top one here. So 10x plus 5y equals 420. We'll substitute in the x. So 10 times 17 plus 5y equals 420. So 170 plus 5y equals 420. So subtract the 170. So 5y equals 250. Divide by 5 and y equals 50. Now to answer the question, the x is how many students are in a van. The y is the number of students in a bus. So that answers our question. How many students can a bus carry? And how many students can a van carry? Okay, so let's read number 2. Crystal School is selling tickets to a choral performance. On the first day of ticket sales, the school sold 7 adult tickets and 9 child tickets for a total of $127. The school took in $143 on the second day by selling 11 adult tickets and 9 child tickets. What is the price each of 1 adult ticket and 1 child ticket? So let's look at the questions. So the question is the price of an adult ticket. We'll call that X. And the price of a child ticket, we'll call that Y. So let's go back to the second sentence. On the first day, the school sold 7 adult. So 7 times the price of an adult ticket, which is X, and 9 child tickets, plus 9 times Y, which is the price of a child ticket, and the total was $127. Now, it says the school took in $143 on the second day by selling 11 adult, so 11 times the cost, which is X, 9 child tickets, plus 9 times the cost of a child ticket, which is Y, and $143. Okay, so now we want to solve our system. So let's get rid of the Y's. Let's multiply this top one by -1. So we'll have negative 7X, negative 9Y equals negative 127. We'll bring this bottom one straight over. 11X plus 9Y equals 143. So we'll add straight down. So negative 7 plus 11 will give us 4X. Negative 9 plus 9Y, this is going to cancel. And negative 127 plus 143 is 16. So we'll solve that. We'll divide by 4. And X equals 4. So X was the cost of an adult ticket. So $4 for the adult. That's what that stands for. Now, let's figure out our Y. So let's pick an equation. I'm just going to pick the top one here. So 7X plus 9Y equals 127. We solve for X, so that's what we'll substitute in. So 7 times 4 plus 9Y equals 127. So 7 times 4 is 28, plus 9Y equals 127. We'll subtract the 28. So 9Y equals 127 minus 28 is 99. Divide by 9, and Y equals 11. So Y was the child ticket. So $11 for the child's ticket.